Welcome to today's video. We're going to speak about how your childhood trauma controls your adult life. So if you're interested in mastering your adult life today, this video is going to be for you. We're going to specifically speak about how to break your generational trauma and the importance of overcoming your childhood trauma so it does not continue a cycle of trauma. So, as you know, or probably don't know, your childhood trauma shapes your nervous system. Your nervous system is how you respond to stress and how you show up in life. All right. And as you being an adult, you probably know life can be stressful. If you have kids, if you have a demanding career, relationships, marriage, it's very tolling on the mental and the emotional. So life becomes this, it becomes regulation versus dysregulation. Since your childhood trauma shaped your nervous system and you are now an adult with those childhood wounds, you have to become aware of when you're regulated and building up the regulation skills necessary to handle stress and be more resilient versus your dysregulated state. Okay, you probably know your dysregulated state. You're always in frustration. You have chronic anxiety, panic attacks, outbursts. All of these things are signs of a dysregulated nervous system. And we have to understand that your childhood wounds are not going anywhere until they are attended to. Because you have to understand this. This is the most important skill, pattern recognition. The results in your life depend on pattern recognition. Are you recognizing the mistakes that you're making? Are you recognizing your unconscious behaviors, your unconscious patterns, your unconscious triggers, right? Because they're going to continue to show up until you are healed from them, okay? So as long as you keep making the same mistake and falling into the trap, you're going to stay or you're going to remain stuck in that paradigm. And you want to flourish in life, right? You want to become better. As human beings, we want to achieve our potential. We want to find purpose and we want to find growth in our relationships, in our health, in our wealth. And that's going to require us to grow. It's going to require us to recognize the patterns in our life that are holding us back. And we do, and we can become aware of them, but it's about what you do with them. So with that being said, point number 3 is this: awareness is key to healing. When we practice awareness, that's when things begin to change, because you can't change something until you become aware of it. So that's why things like meditation is so vital. It's so important. Meditation was literally the thing that changed my life, because when you deal with your childhood trauma, you're unconscious. A lot of it is survival mode. A lot of it is reactivity to triggers. But when you get into a state of slowing things down and bringing things back, you grow in response. And how you grow in response is key number 1, becoming aware of what's taking place in the first place. It's becoming aware. It's becoming the observer of your reality. I don't know if you heard that before, but that is the cheat code. It's being able to slow down, take a step back out of the frame, out of the situation, and observe what is actually going on. This can be situational. This can be with your thoughts as well as your emotions. And this is how you master your behaviors. And mastering your behaviors is how you find control in your adult life. You master your mind. You master the intrusive thoughts. You master your reactivity to your emotions, right? But it requires what? Step number 1, understanding that your childhood trauma has formulated your nervous system, and understanding the difference between a regulated state and a dysregulated state. And then step number 2 is recognizing the patterns, right? Pattern recognition, building upon that skill, saying, okay, I see this keeps taking place. And then the final, most important step is taking a step back, realizing, understanding that you are the observer of these situations and responding as such, because awareness is key to healing. So I hope this video was helpful. Remember that you have to understand the difference between a regulated and a dysregulated state, okay? Become familiar with your patterns and your triggers, and begin to take a step back, observe, and put more awareness to what's taking place in your life, and you will notice a change, okay? This is how to master your adult life, all right? If you like this video, give me a like. If you have any questions, comment down in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.